And hello to all my Leo friends. I'd like to welcome you in. My name is Scott Sagent, and today I'll be doing your free psychic tarot reading for December 2022. Now today they've dialed up for my great Leos a Celtic cross spread. It is a great spread for general readings because it looks at just a little bit in the past, just a little bit in the future, but it focuses the most on the main core group of what we're looking at. In this case, we call it December, guys. It is also the only spread that I do that devotes a card to the environment. So there's something that is going on around you in the month of December that is very important. So we're going to brush through all that stuff, guys. They've asked that I conclude your reading at the end with a chakra scrub. So this goes down your chakras from your crown to your root, 1 through 7 there, all the way down the list. We're going to be looking at areas that are running real good, running real rough, that we need to work on a little bit, really try to get these tuned up and kicking real high gear here. So we're going to look through all that stuff, also do a rune stone, which will bring the whole thing together very nicely for us. So we're going to get started right now, guys. We'll waste no more time. The cards are already shuffled. I do that ahead of time to save us all a bunch of time. I'm going to bring you in the overhead right now so you guys can watch. I like to share my table with you and show you what's going on. And we are on and recording. What I'm doing now here, Leo, these are my ritual cuts, cutting each deck into thirds. Then we put them back together in a separate order. That satisfies the ritual aspect of tarot. Same procedure for personal private readings. So it's just like you're here with me now. And you are. All right, so here we go with your Celtic cross. I'm going to scoot over here a little bit for the camera. This is you and all that you are. This is what crosses you. This is what's behind you, the recent past. This is what's in front of you, the near future. This is what's above you. This is where it gets a little tall. It might get off camera. I will move the camera around in case you can't see it. That's what's above you, something that you're aware of. This is what's below you. My favorite position, something you're not aware of. Then we got running up the sides with number 7, number 8, number 9, and I'm going to bend in number 10 for the camera, hopefully. And that's what we're looking at, guys. Now let me check my inverts first. We do have some blockages, but not enough to matter. It's a good distribution, actually, so that's good to go. Next thing I need is actually, I don't do a whole lot to the Celtic cross, but I do angel cards on the majors. Got a major here, so that'll get one. Moon cycles, of course. We got one here. That'll get this guy. One probably off your camera here is number 7. That might be a little off. And then one here. And I just need to check that this is not a person. It's not, so that's good to be read, just the way it is. If you have any other people cards coming up, I think that covers the whole group. So we're ready, guys. This is it. This is what we're looking at. Let's see how we are on the camera here. Okay, so this is your main cross. The hanged man is kind of the right side of the cross there. Pan up so you can see the top here with moon cycles and the upside down wheel. And then coming back down here, I can show you number 7, 8, number 9, and number 10 I put over here. There we go. So you've seen it all, guys. Let's get to work, Leo. Let's see what we got going on for December. Make some room here for myself. See it nice and clear. Do it like this. Okay, let's start at the beginning, shall we? Leo, we start with growth, stunted growth. This could be financial. Maybe it's a hard financial time here for a lot of my Leos. You're going through some slow growing pains, growth pains. Anytime we have the growth card, it reminds us that there is growth. It's just not feeling like it. It's like slow, If you don't see the plant grow, but if you look back every couple months, you do. So that's the same level of growth that is going on here. It is slow. If you're not happy about it at any rate. So there's something that you wish was growing more, but isn't at this moment. And that may or may not last. Let's see what crosses you here is actually 2 different people or 2 different entities. It's you and somebody else, or you and something else. For some of you, this could be work related. For most of you, though, this will be another person. Another person very close to you, more than likely. Could be a family member, close friend, somewhere along those lines. It's usually not an acquaintance. Usually this is somebody pretty close to you here that you're intertwined with. Could even be a relationship partner, but that is what crosses you. So what that means is that that's the focus right now. That is the main priority. That is what's going on. That's what the attention is based on, and also what it should be. So if you're already doing those things, Leo, 2 thumbs up. You're in great shape there. Moving into the recent past, they do show that a lot of my Leos have, gone through a phase here where I call this is my 9 of Swords. But in this deck, I refer to this card as my Icicles in the Hair card. The woman is, her hair looks like it's frozen. And you could imagine that probably wouldn't feel so good. Not very comfortable card. So some of my Leos have gone through an uncomfortable phase. And it's still pulling into your December. May or may not be fully behind you. Maybe not fully behind you as you think or suspect. It might still be attached to you a little bit here with the cordage and pulling through into your current month. So just keep that in mind. That can also be about sickness. So, if you feel like you're getting sick, vitamin up, A, B, C, D, zinc, tonic water, very antiviral, tall glass a day. If you feel something in your throat, if something like could be viral, very, very good against that. And of course, if it's something major, go to a doctor. Go get it checked out. But that's what they show moving into your December. So hopefully it's not that. But in case it is, I covered you on it, okay? So it's eking into your December. Maybe it's just, it's either the uncomfortable aspect or the mental kind of anguish that you have moved out of. That part is good. The bad part is that it's still attached. So your job is to figure out how to detach from it. That's what we want. Now, as we move into your future position, we do have more hangups, guys. So whatever they're describing is not an easy fix. This is not something that is going to be instant gratification and taken care of with the snap of a finger. This is not, the Addams Family 2 snaps. This is some time. And that goes back to our first card, our growth card that we started with. So here we have more hangups coming up in the future, the near future. And what they tell you here is, not to deter you from anything like this. They're just trying to get you through it. They're trying to give you basically you already have the power. You just don't realize it yet. They want you to nurture yourself here. They have the nurture card come up. They want you to treat yourself the same way you treat your child. Long story short, that's self-love. They want you to purely love yourself. So many of us give to other people. So many of us put other people first and prioritize them first. Here they're saying in your future, you really got to take care of yourself. And that is not a selfish thing at all. In fact, it's quite the opposite, because once you are whole, you are able to give more freely of your time, your energy, and everything else. Again, if you're completely depleted and you're running on empty, look at it like a phone or any kind of device you charge something off of. If there's no battery on my computer, how am I going to charge my cell phone on it? I got to get that charged first, and then I can charge other things off of it. Well, people and relationships energetically work very much the same way. It's very, metaphoric and analogous in a way, but you get the point. At the end of the day, it's kind of the same idea. So that is important for you guys to make sure that you are nurturing yourself. As we move into the above position, this is something you are aware of. And here they're letting you're very aware of this bad luck and this phase that a lot of you have gone through. Now, what does this bad luck refer to directly in a general reading? It's going to be probably different for everyone. But that is the context of the importance of you finding the context of what they're trying to say to you. But the wheel card reminds us that this is nobody's fault. This is not your fault. This is not the other person's fault or person 3 or 4. It's not their fault either. It's nobody's fault. This is just bad luck. And it happens in life. Nobody ever gets good luck forever. Nobody ever gets bad luck forever either. This reminds us life is a roller coaster. It's full of ups and downs. And right now, that was a downswing. And it's not going to last. That's the good news. You only stay down for so long before you come up. And usually it's short-lived. So that's what they remind you. They want you to also pay attention to the moon cycle. So we're also going to segue into that right now. Basically in the card it says, notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize upon these cycles. And I pay attention in that card specifically to the word manifestation, because in December, which is what we're reading for here, they wanted to pull this card. And it says manifestation in it. That's new moon stuff, and we have no bigger new moon. It's a super new moon in December. So let's cut away to do the moon cycle forecast right now for you guys so you can capitalize on this. We're going to come back and hit that bottom position, which is the interesting one of the entire Celtic cross, because this is something you don't know. But first, moon cycles. Okay guys, it is time for the moon cycle forecast. I'm cutting in here wearing a special accessory to help you remember how important the moon cycles are going to be in December. We're going to get to that in a second with that new moon, that powerful new moon right before Christmas. But first, let me tell you about the full moon. That happens first. That'll ease its way in December 7th, guys, early in December. That right around that first week is the best time to get anything out of your life that you don't want there anymore. And it doesn't matter what it is, because the universe doesn't care what you use it for. Just to better yourself is the whole idea of this. It doesn't matter what you're getting out either. This could be people. For some people, you got to get rid of people out of your life, some toxicity, stuff like that. Others of you, you need to purge some job stuff. You maybe need to sell something. Maybe you need to break an old habit. Get rid of emotional baggage. Any of this stuff, I call it the garbage truck of the universe, guys. Get it out with that full moon energy. That full moon is going to be peaking, like I said, December 7th. You don't have to do these things on the 7th. Just any time toward the beginning of December is the ideal time to get anything out of your life that doesn't belong there anymore. And adversely, we have the big one, the super new moon, which happens on December 23rd, 2 days before Christmas. And that's relevant because you're going to have a bam, great time for manifestation here. Think about it. December 23rd, 2 days before Christmas, that is when the new moon hits. The day after that is Christmas Eve, and the day after that is Christmas Day. So it's just like a triple boom there. So boom. We got great things, great manifestation possibilities for all of the signs here late in December, guys. Bringing anything new into your life. And like I said, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be new love. Some of you are looking for new love. Some of you are looking for something new with work or business. Some of you are looking to start a new diet or exercise program. And I would advise not to wait until actually January 1 to do these things. This is a better time here actually at the end of December. And starting a new diet right before Christmas, probably not a good idea. Enjoy your hot cocoa, your nice family meal, and the rest of all the great holiday stuff. And then after that, kick off that diet, start that new kick. It doesn't have to be on the 23rd, guys, and that's the relevancy of this whole thing is you have a little bit of a window here. And I put together a moon cycle cheat sheet. It's a little forecast, a little graphic aid tool to help make this make sense to you a little bit more and shows you how these energies move in and out. And that is free, guys. It is parked on my website, scottsagent.com. You go to my videos page. At the bottom of that, you will see the graphic for the moon cycle cheat sheet. Check that out, and that'll show you how you can use these energies to just make your life go a little bit smoother. While you're at the website, make sure that you're signed up for the newsletter. You can see that at the bottom of every single page on the website. It's very important because you get a couple free things every single year just by being signed up for it. My newsletter people love being part of that group. They get hooked up in a big way. I give them promo codes. I only send one newsletter email every single month. It's just for updates and what's going on in promo codes. Like I said, save you guys some money on readings. Speaking of readings, I just launched a new service. It's called Messages from Heaven, and it is highly popular, guys. It has just really shot off in ways that I could have never dreamed. It has been a very successful run. It goes right alongside the My Month 2, which is another very successful reading that I do. Audio readings are the way of the future, and people love them because they're personalized just to you. I use only your energy. It is no bubble energy, just like we're reading here for the entire sign. Here, it's all about you. Actually, all of my products, all my services are personalized just to you. So check that out. And I have a wide variety of services too, from small and simple all the way up to full service, depending on what you're looking for. We got something for everybody there. Speaking of something for everybody, while you're at the website, make sure you check out the store. Also follow the Facebook page too. I think I forgot to say that. But I do giveaways on Facebook too. So the spiritual store gets one product bigger every single month. We just launched it a few months ago. We got the Scott Sagent Sage Soap. I'm going to be flashing pictures up here as I talk about it. The Scott Sagent Sage Soap available in Sanctuary Sage, available in Cactus Sage. Rave reviews on those. That is the most popular product in the store right now. We also have the Sunflower Potpourri and the Sunflower Mister. Great products as well. And last month we just launched the t-shirts. And 2 designs there, and I got 2 more coming out here in December. So get you guys looking good, feeling good in December. These all make great gifts, but you know what? Sometimes you just got to take care and cater to yourself too. You're worth it. So cater to yourself. Give yourself a nice little gift here, or get some stuff here for other people. Gift cards also available on scottsagent.com. So we got the whole thing covered, guys. You guys are going to love any of these products you get. The t-shirts are fulfilled by third party. Everything else there is fulfilled right through the website directly, but everything is linked right to scottsagent.com. You can find everything out that I'm talking about right there. And all these pictures of the shirts that I'm flashing on here, there are more colors and more different styles available than what I'm showing you. This is just a quick little sample, guys, to give you a little taste of what is there. So make sure you check all that stuff out, guys. Let's get back to your reading. Okay, Leo, back with your bottom position. This is something you are not aware of, and here they're saying, good credit. There is good on its way. There is good either money on its way. There is good karmic comeback, energetic payback, return on investment. Whether this is material like money, it is a pentacle, so I can't rule it out. A pentacle actually is a coin in tarot. That symbol means a coin. So it's usually financial. And we just have good credit coming back your way. This is a boomerang effect from all the good that you've put out there, all that you have endured with a high road approach, not letting people bring you down to their level, that high road. Man, here it comes. It's on its way. Doesn't mean it's coming in December. The timeline for everybody is going to be a little different. Not all Leos are the same. Some Leos are similar, but the timing is a lot left to you and the rest is left to God. So that is the bottom position, and it is a great one to have, not going to lie. Let's move on to your spread, guys. Number 7, running up the sides here. Number 7 is your advice. Here, the advice is, there's something that we need to just shake up. We need a pretty big shakeup here for a lot of my Leos. We need to do something different here in regards to, like, we need to break it up first. It reminds me of, like, if you renovate a room, sometimes you can sand the walls down, sometimes you can peel the wallpaper off. Sometimes it's just so rotted out and so bad, the bones of the house are bad or whatever it is, that you just got to gut it. You got to bring it down. You got to start over again, or at least, demolish a wall, put up new drywall, start over again. So again, an analogy for you, but I think you get the point. And, you can really use this as an empowering thing, because when you build something over again, you get to do it differently. You can do it better. You have more knowledge this time around, whether it's, starting a new relationship, maybe you've had some bad relationships and now you're going to, working on starting a new one here, or, blowing this whole thing up so you can start a new one. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter what it is. But this is a big deal for starting something new. And this is the advice. They really want you to kind of destruct something before you construct it up differently. So that's what we have there for advice. As we move up to environment here, they're saying that you see what is going on. So Leos are very sharp, eyes open. At the same time, you're not going to ever see any of the signs, or you will miss whatever it is that they're trying to make sure you don't miss. If your eyes are shut, you got to have your eyes open. You got to be on the lookout for what they're talking about here. A lot of you here in your environment are very keen on what is going on. So that's what they show. So there's nothing that's going to sneak past you, more than likely, as long as you're looking. And more than likely, my Leos are. But they bring this up in your environment card to remind you that you need to keep watch. You need to keep watch of, like, your home environment, your work environment, the other places you go. Keep your eyes open, keep your awareness up. That is usually not a warning against anything bad. It's just saying, hey, you know what? You're just going to be better off if you do that. Just pretty simple. As we move up from there, this is hopes and fears. And in this case, this could be either way, because some people like being busy. Other people don't. Some people like really the slower relaxation, lazy cat energy. Other people like the busy bee, always doing something. That's what's coming up here. So it's a hope or a fear, depending on which side of that you are on. It's coming up as, very busy. That the rest and relaxation in December is not here. That's for another time. That's for another month. Right now, it's busy, go, go, go time. So that is either your hope or your fear of what is going on in December. And, more than likely that already is. Already kind of propagated itself, made itself known. As we get up to number 10, this is your final outcome for the month. We have the Hierophant card. So doing things the right way, taking care of your people is how the month ends. Doing things correctly, no toxicity, no cutting corners, no doing things half-ass. This has got to be completely done by the book. Okay, so anything that you've thought about maybe doing something sly on, I know we're not doing taxes in December, but that's what it makes me feel like, skimming on your taxes a little bit or doing something a little shady. Nobody will catch this. This is just a little sleight of hand thing. This is no big deal. Maybe I'll pay this bill another time. Well, here they're saying, it's probably not that. It's probably more taking care of your people. I go back to my first definition. But at the same time, we want you to do things the right way. And that's what that card means. And more than likely, that's what you're going to do. But at the same time, if you see anything toxic that's entering later in the month, you just got to get rid of it. We can have no toxicity here for my Leos, especially as December rolls around to a close, okay? Especially late December, guys, no toxicity. Got to get rid of it immediately. Cannot sit there. Gentleness comes up with my angel card, so they want you to be gentle with yourself. They want you to put yourself in good positions, good environments. We talked about the environment earlier, so don't put yourself in bad spots. Okay, you can be a little strategic in the month of December. Be smart. Don't set yourself up for failure. Set yourself up for success. It is such simple advice, but so many people fail to apply that into their lives, all the time. So that's relevant stuff, guys. So that is how we conclude there. Let me do your runestone before we get into your chakra scrub. I like to do the runestone while I'm looking at all the cards. I've already shuffled these up, but I will give them one quick swirl. And here we go. Leo runestone for the month of December is going to be this guy right here. And it is just one little line, if you can see it. Got a few of those back here. It is the runestone for stand still. Got some stand still over here, if you can see that as well. So we got one little line of stand still. Well, where have we heard that before? The self-nurture, the self-love, moving forward into your future. Stand still in the month. And going to the busy card, the busy bee energy we had come in there. You can be in the busiest, most chaotic environment of all time and be cool up here and calm up here and in your heart. You don't have to play into the chaos. You don't have to play into the environment. You don't have to let other people bring you down to their levels. I know we talked about that somewhere. I'm looking where it is. I'm not sure. But, there's a lot of standstill in this spread. They want you to be the calm in that storm. Okay, they want you to, maybe not even just for yourself, maybe for other people too. And you got to be that base root. And that is why they want you to blow something up here and do it differently here and build it differently, build it better. So that is standstill to wrap up what has been a very interesting Celtic cross for my Leos. I am going to reshuffle very, very quickly for your chakra scrub, and I will be right back. Okay, Leo, I am back. It is chakra scrub time. I have reshuffled the deck. Gonna ritual cut it one more time, then we're ready to go. And, hopefully we're going to get this done for as many people as possible. But if you think this is pretty cool, but it's not specific to me, I offer the chakra scrub as a personal product. It is a mini product, part of the mini series. It's an audio reading. You don't even have to show up for it, but it's personalized just to you, so it's incredibly accurate. But first, let's do this one first, guys. I pull them 1 through 7. I may talk about it in a different order, but here we go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We do have some major themes there, actually. Check my blockages. That's good. Angel cards on a couple of the majors. I'm going to start up top and work down. We have a couple big things at the bottom. So crown chakras first. This is the tippity top, guys. It is a little janky right here. This is your tippity top crown chakra, your connection to the solar, the lunar, the higher vibratory frequencies. This is gunked up. This needs some work. We have basically they're saying it's just all dirty and toxic. It's like toxic sludge is what's coming up here. This needs some work. So crown chakra is a big deal here, guys, for you. And that is really going to, that's something that the moon cycles really require. So really getting the moon cycles to kick, you really need the crown chakra to kick too. So that's some guided meditation that you guys can do or to work on. You can also meditate toward that. Also with that color, which is the very vibrant purple. And I don't have that one done yet. I have a guided meditation for the throat, but I don't have one for the crown yet. But you can find that kind of stuff on YouTube, stuff that you can, do on your own time. That would really help open that up. As we move down here, guys, this is your third eye. Third eye is coming in good, coming in sharp, coming in crisp. It's very interesting because the crown's not, but the third eye is. And those two are usually very intertwined. And for whatever reason, Leo, you're not here. So your third eye is good. You guys are lucid dreaming. You guys are seeing, between worlds very well. As we get down to throat here, they really are saying, man, you guys are voicing your opinion here too, expression and all that jazz. Like, be careful of what you say to a certain point. They show a lot of crows kind of cawing at each other here in this card. So this is kind of like watch what you say, taste the words before they come out of your mouth, a little bit like that kind of thing. But besides that, throat's looking pretty good. So I'm not even going to pitch you my guided meditation on it. There's no need. Number 4, this is heart. So, yeah, heart. High Priestess card comes in, so the heart is really, the heart's really feeling some stuff here. And there's inspiration that is very deeply rooted here. love, devotion, inspiration. We have creative writing come in, which I almost never see this card come in here at all. So this is about like journaling, sharing information, also following passions, hobbies, and interests, really following your heart. But anyway, we're kicking very good, and you're hearing some things. A lot of you are hearing things about this and really moving this in a direction that your heart will follow. So that's coming in very good too. It's really just the crown so far. As we move down from there, here we got yellow. This is your willpower. Willpower is a little bit of a fight. You know, it's sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not, Leo. Just remember that in the month of December. Sometimes you're going to have to will yourself through some things. Other times it'll be no issue. Just depends on the day, very day to day. As we move down from there, the emotional center of the orange, we have the devil inverted. We have breaking free from shackles and really opening up here and getting freedom. And the emotional outpouring that my Leos are showing here is going to be huge. You guys are really can use this for good. You know, you're emotionally going to be very high. That goes back to the heart too, and the hobbies and following your heart and all that kind of stuff. Good things that I'd like you to pursue, guys. It's looking good there. And then when we wrap up with the root at the very bottom, this is kind of getting over some funky stuff too. So we have some grounding going on. They bring up actually clearing your space. This is a really good idea for you guys to do in the month of December. You know, get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you. Maybe just reorganize some things. You know, set up the furniture differently, reorganize the room, reorganize your closet. All that kind of stuff is very, very good for your grounding. Getting out into nature too is very grounding for the root chakra. You're red, wearing the color red. I always tell people, if you don't have nature to get out in, let's say you live in the middle of the city, you can take a nice bath. You know, that's very grounding. Water is extremely grounding. So good stuff, guys. Really, the crown chakra is the target we want to work on the most, but we have a couple, tidbits here for the rest of your reading. And again, this is available as a personal product if you want this to be all about you and not the shared bubble energy. So that is it, guys. We've been through it all. It's been a very good reading for my great Leos. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please remember to like and subscribe so you see the future videos. That's it for me. Have a great, great December. Happy holidays, and I'll see you at the mid-month.